In February 2018, the Liberal Party of Canada discussed the Canada Periodical Fund, CPF, as part of their broader budget plans. The CPF provides financial assistance to Canadian print magazines, print community newspapers, non-daily, and digital periodicals to help them overcome market disadvantages and continue providing Canadian readers with the content they choose to read. The fund includes components like aid to publishers, business innovation, and collective initiatives. The Liberal government aimed to support the sustainability of Canadian periodicals and ensure that they could continue to produce high-quality Canadian editorial content. This was part of their broader commitment to supporting Canadian culture and media. The biggest benefactors in 2018 was the C.b.c, receiving $675 million of taxpayer funding, while smaller media groups were funded $10 million for a course of 3 years. This works out to be approximately $3.3 million per year. You can see and hear it all mentioned here on this next video.
Mr. Speaker, 7,000 people across Quebec have signed a petition calling on the Prime Minister, the Minister of Canadian Heritage, and the Minister of Finance to take urgent action to support our media and our journalism. 7,000 people is a lot of people. Journalists came to Parliament today to present this petition. Unfortunately, only one Liberal was on hand to welcome them. What a shame. This sector has shed 16,000 jobs, and now our media, journalists, and democracy need urgent measures. Will the Prime Minister commit to include urgent measures in his next budget?
Mr. Speaker, high-quality local and community information is essential to our democracy. As a result of our $675 million investment in C.b.c/Radio Canada, new journalists are now in communities where previously there had been no coverage. We are also modernizing the Canada Periodical Fund. Our goal is to ensure that the fund meets the need for local information and local magazines. We know that more needs to be done, and we will continue to work with organizations to ensure that we will have a free, independent, and viable press.
Today is another sad day for journalism. The Toronto Star has laid off over 50 people. The news media is undergoing unprecedented changes, yet the Minister of Canadian Heritage has not acted on any of the recommendations from either her commission report or the parliamentary committee report. Months have passed and job losses are a daily occurrence in the media. How many consultations, reports, and recommendations will it take for the government to decide to do something, even to act on a single recommendation?
Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, reliable local and community news is essential for the functioning of our democracy. For example, we've invested $675 million in C.b.c. Radio Canada that then turned around and introduced journalists into areas where they had never been served before. We're also modernizing the Canada Periodical Fund to ensure that it meets meeting the needs of local news and magazines, including in the transition to digital. We know there is more to do, and we will continue to work with our valued friends and partners in the media to ensure they can continue to do their job of holding the democracy to account and informing citizens.